Hey, what is up guys, Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Dislyte video. Alright, today's video we're gonna check out a little bit of extra additional stuff. The game has been out for a couple of days. We got some tier lists and then I have some website that perhaps I think would be helpful to some of you guys out there who are looking to start out in the game. Before we begin, today's video is sponsored by BlueStacks. Alright, I've been trying to install this game on multiple different emulators to try out which one will perform the best, and so far BlueStacks have been extremely stable, haven't crashed a single time, pretty reliable. So the version I'm using for BlueStacks in this game, I'm not sure if you guys can notice it, so I'm using BlueStacks 5 Pi 64 beta. So this is the version that I'm currently running this game on, and so far it hasn't crashed a single time. Now BlueStacks is an Android emulator, just like a lot of other Android emulators out there. BlueStacks, I believe, is one of the most famous ones. So if you guys want to check out, I'll have a referral link in the description below for BlueStacks. Feel free to download it for yourself if you want to play this on your PC. Now, before we begin, there's a coupon code for you guys to use out there if you guys haven't used this yet. So go to the settings, alright, right here. Scroll all the way to services. Scroll down, gift code, which is this one, JoinDislyte. So this will give you one of these gold tickets, which is awesome. Now, let's talk a little bit about tier lists. There's this website that I've been referring to. So it's called playDislyte.com. I would highly recommend you guys check it out. I believe it's by the community. Basically guides and tips. The entire channel revolves around giving you some tier lists, some beginner's guide, etc. So let me see if I can straight away jump into the tier list and hopefully show you guys. Now, as you guys can see, these are the characters listed, and you can see what are their overall, or depending on which one specific game moods you want to tackle. Like some, for example, Donna right here is good in P-War defense and P-War offense, right? But not so good against Fafnir, which is one of the rune bosses, right? So depending on which stage you're trying to farm, but they also have an overall ranking for all of them. So let's have a look at Tang Xuan Sun Wukong right here. As you can see, this guy is pretty good. Like, he's an average AS, pretty good overall, solid unit overall, right? But comparing to Li Ling, at least Li Ling is like SS tier, you can see in some of the category. So mostly in the Chronos and Fafnir. So Li Ling has the multi-hit, DPS, bleed, remove buff, remove debuff, can be quite helpful overall. It's pretty accurate based on what I see. I do compare this website's tier list to other tier lists out there. And yeah, so far I think this is pretty believable, and I believe it's done by a community as well. As you can see, Sally and Gabriel, these two are very strong. Alright, basically one of the best espers you can obtain. If you look at the overall ranking, they are both SS. I don't think there's any other SS. Those two are basically the strongest. Oh, Lin Xiao as well. Yeah. Not to mention Lin Xiao, if you can get her, she's going to be insane. But of course, the game is not really reroll friendly, if you guys are not aware. So what happened is they try to split up the pre-registration rewards into 5 days, so you get 2 tickets per day. So let's have a look at some of the 4 stars. Besides Lin Xiao, who else would be good to obtain? Alright, so the one that you get early on, apparently Mona is also quite good. So if you have Mona, I would highly recommend you guys build her. Yeah, Mona is right here. You can see she is pretty decent. Obviously not perfect everywhere. These two bosses, she's not that good, but she's a DPS AoE character, and a lot of people have been recommending to get her. Since Mona is everybody's first 4-star, yeah, it's been recommended by a bunch of people that she should be your first 5 or 6 stars, depending you want to rank her up if you want to. But I've been eyeing on a couple others as well, including Sander right here. This guy seems pretty good, but obviously I don't have him. I did get one of the character, what's her name? Alexa right here. Sadly, she is not that useful overall, which is a little bit of a bummer. But let's talk about the 3 stars in general. Who is the best 3 stars that you want to focus on early game? Now, as you guys can see, Yi Suhua, very good. Alright, if you have her, she's a 3-star. She's very strong, highly recommended to build her. Yi Suhua alongside with Lauren and Chalmers. If you're looking for like some decent unit, Lauren is going to be a better support than Helena. And one more is Changpu. Changpu is quite strong early on. Alright, she's going to be a lot easier to obtain. So I do have the character, so let me show you guys as well. Now Changpu right here. Alright, Yaoji Changpu. So she's definitely better than Helena. So I think a lot of people would be getting Helena early on because she's the free healer that you get early on. Now the problem with Helena is, if you notice, she has this skill that heals your your teammate, right? Heals a teammate for 20% of their max HP, but it's only one skill, which is her ultimate skill. This skill doesn't heal. This skill deals damage to enemies twice, and then this skill just deals damage. But if you compare to Changpu at least has 2 skills that can heal you. The ultimate skill heals all ally espers equal to 15% of their max HP, plus her attack. Alright, 85% of her attack, and of course it will be increased if you upgrade that. And she also has a second skill that also heals one teammate equal to 15% of their max HP, plus 150% of her attack. Right? So at least she has 2 healing skills, which is going to be a much more solid healer comparing to Helena, which only have 1 heal. So definitely this is the character that I recommend players to build. Now another good so-called DPS character, Freddy. He's actually not too bad. Alright, he's an A tier overall, not S tier exactly. As far as I know, pretty solid because he has the ability to remove buff from the enemy. This one right here. Dispel one of their buffs. This one can be quite cool depending on which bosses you're trying to fight again. Very, very unique. And also, if you can get this character as well, Lauren, which I think most players should be able to get easily. Again, these are 3 stars that I'm showing you. I don't have much 4 and 5 star. So far, I only have like 1 4-star and 1 5-star. We're gonna do some rolls after this. But yeah, Lauren, also pretty solid healer. She's better than the Helena that you get as well. So as you can see, heals teammate for 10% of their max HP, grants a bonus turn, heals one ally for 25% of allies max HP at the cost of 20% HP. As you can see, she does have 2 heal skills. Drew is pretty good. Definitely, if you want a DPS, build him for 3-star, is very strong. Sadly, Alexa right here, as far as I know, she's one of the worst 4-star, despite me liking her design, you know. Alright, so first things first, where should ideally you should farm, right? So if you guys are not aware, if you have been playing through in the story, you'll notice that there's this stage extra which appears occasionally, and that is the EXP stage. Now keep in mind that the EXP stage in every single chapter, alright, right now I'm in chapter 7, so I know in chapter 5 onwards you have this, right? In chapter 5 there's this EXP stage. So if you guys want to burn a bunch of your stamina, like let's say you wake up in the morning and you don't have much time to play, you want to do multiple battles, this is the EXP stage, is basically the best place to burn your stamina because you get all of this advanced experiment. So keep in mind, it also gives a bunch of EXP as well, so you can also take advantage of that. So let me show you guys in chapter 7 how much do you get, just so you guys have an idea of a gauge. Now obviously, depending on what you need, this one is going to give you plenty of these guys, which are crucial for you to use as level up materials to your other characters, right? So if you don't need, and your characters are mostly max, you should be farming for runes instead. But let me just show you guys how much EXP you can get from this stage alone. Alright, Li Ling has been really strong, and he will be able to carry me through this. And I got really lucky by rolling him. I didn't get Sun Wukong, got him on my first try, which is very fortunate. As you can see, it's a 3-wave battle, alright? So something that you have to keep in mind. A 3-wave battle means that it does take some time. But yeah, the game doesn't really have sweep feature, so it has to rely on multi-battle if you want to, and your device has to be left running. But so far the battles doesn't take that long, which I do like. Certain characters, depending on which one you build, definitely it's going to give you a faster farming time, right? For example, Mona and Li Ling, because they are both built on AoE. And as you can see, based on my experience playing through the story stages and all of these EXP stages, it seems like AoE characters definitely are favored because there's always going to be multiple enemies. So I feel like, yeah, the game seems to favor, at least for now, based on what I'm seeing in the early stage, the game seems to favor AoE characters. Now as you guys can see, I'm getting plenty of EXP per character. You can see 1.5k for each of them. And also, you can see I got back some of my stamina. So even though it consumes 10, but I got back 3, so it only is like 7 stamina per stage. So pretty efficient if you're trying to get a little bit of gold, which is crucial for upgrading your runes, and some of these experiment. Sometimes you get basic, sometimes you get advanced. So with that being said, let's talk about the trials, right? So if you guys haven't been doing the trials, this is where you should be farming your things. Cube Miracle is something that's active every 2 days. You will be able to do this once. It's something like a tower thing. You can basically climb. Let me show you guys. It does consume stamina, sadly. I wish it doesn't, but you can basically choose the path of where you want to go. Alright, and then once you go, you can also grab some of these enhancement runes that will be applied throughout in this journey. in this particular tower journey. This thing resets every 2 days, so when you can, please do it because it gives a lot in return. You get quite a number of rewards every time you fight some of these guys. There's chance to get the golden tickets as well, which you ideally want to be able to farm. So let me see. I'm just gonna go in through one of these. Alright. And then we're gonna go hopefully bring some of my character. We're gonna bring Liling in there. Take out. Yep, this seems right about it. So let's go. Plenty of stamina, so I should be fine. Liling does a lot of damage. I really like it. Definitely highly recommend you guys to try and roll for him. Again, it's quite hard to reroll in this game, but hopefully you guys get lucky with him. Because very good combination with Mona right there. As you can see, 2 of them as AoE. I'm gonna see if I can try and max them out more. I need to start pivoting from Helena and try to level up my Changpu or Lauren, which is the other 2 better healers, because they are still at level 1. So you can see you get a bit of EXP, not much. But yeah, overall, once you get some of these runes, and you also get the blue currency, which you can go to the shop and buy the things. But yeah, this is something that you can do every 2 days, so make sure you guys take advantage of this, and make sure you guys, you know, do... Let me see, what would be a good one? Upon taking a hit, allied espers have a 30% chance to gain recovery. Allied espers restore HP equal to 35% of damage dealt. This is pretty good. I'll take that. I'll take that particular rune. So yeah, you can see once you grab this rune, it will be entered into here. You can have up to 7 runes, it seems like. 6 runes. You can have up to 6 runes. Yeah, and then you can enhance the runes along the way. So also, the Ritual Miracle is where you want to farm for runes, depending on what kind of runes you want to farm. So far, I only have Chronos and Apep unlocked. I don't have Fafnir unlocked yet. Level 22, I'm level 21. But I can show you guys, like, for example, this boss, you have a chance, depending on which rune you want, right? So Chronos will have a chance to get the attack for 30%, War Machine. You also have this Astral Witchcraft, which I'm not sure who is this good on. Increase speed of allied espers afflicted with disables by 50. Doesn't seem that impressive for me, but this one speed plus 25%. I would say most people will be farming here if you are looking for good runes, because speed is quite important. It allows you to move first, right, in general. So yeah, let's go farm in Chronos and show you guys what this is all about. Again, this is like 3 waves of battles, as you guys can see. So far I've been having a ton of fun with this. Let's go. Oh, look at that. We got this one, accuracy plus 25%. Let's end the video with a 10 pull. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky. I did 20 pulls yesterday. I got Liling and I got 1 4-star. So, the first guaranteed legendary you get in the first 10 pull, right? That's for every account. But the next PT that you're gonna have is gonna require 120. Alright, it's gonna require 120 pulls, which is a lot. And the rates in this game is not exactly high. As you can see, legendary, the chance to get them is 1%. Alright, so epic is 9%, which is a bit of a bummer. And then if you get legendary, there's only a 7% chance that it will be Shimmer. Apparently Shimmer is the only element without any advantages or disadvantages. So Inferno Flow and Wind, this one will have, you know, it's like fire, water and ice. So we can just do a multi-pull. This is a lot of premium currency right here. Let's do a 10 pulls. Let's go. Alright, wish me luck. If it's yellow, it's legendary. If it's not, it's purple. I'm not sure if it's like guaranteed purple every 10 pulls. Is it like guaranteed purple? Oh my god, I only got a blue? No, that means it's only 3-star. Okay, so there's no guaranteed purple. That just answers my question. So only 3-star right here. Helena, Leon, Jin, which I already got. Tang Yun. I don't think I got anybody new here. You got Q. Oh, that's new. Hall. Drew again. Zelma. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. I hope I wish they would guarantee you like a 4-star at least in every 10 pulls, but apparently it's not. It's like 9% chance. So yeah guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys are interested to check out and play this game on your PC, feel free to check out my referral link in the description below for the BlueStacks link. As always, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, let me know what you guys think of Dislyte overall. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.